Hey everyone, welcome to the Smackle channel. Today I'm going to be utilizing these floating hoops once again, and I'm going to be utilizing this big ramp once again. And the difference today is rather than using really fast cars, I'm just going to use kind of ordinary cars. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? The thing is, by the time they go down this big ramp, it should be going pretty fast. Let's see what we got here. We got the Bishu Covid little tiny hatchback. Oh my god, I almost hit the ball. Yeah, okay. So we're going to be taking some ordinary cars and doing some not so ordinary things with them. This is a 1963 Gavril, what was this called? Barstow, I believe it is. Now I do have some exciting versions of this car, but this is a plain old inline six. Somewhat lethargic. But this hill should help with that. Let's get up some speed. Hit the ramp here. 10. Uh-oh, watch out. Oop, just nicked it. Uh-huh. Now there's what you get. We didn't quite hit the 100 ring. We hit the ground, though. I think that's inevitable. How about a big giant car from 1963 with a mere 119 horsepower? Let's go down the ramp and once again, gravity will help us out here. It's the Gavril Blue Bug taking to the skies. Oh man, dropping like a rock here, hitting the edge of the 100 ring. Oh Lord, that's horrible. Okay, we're going to venture all the way back to 1953. This car does, however, have a V8, and I think it was 153 horsepower. It's the Burnside Special. Look at it go. Whoa! There goes the body. Ripped right off the frame. Oh yeah. The fuel tank burst into flames. That is just wonderful. I love it. This is a kind of sporty car. I think I may have used this in the performance car one that I did, although I probably used a more powerful version of this car, the Bishu 200BX. This is the lowest power version of this car, and it is, even though it is a sporty car, it's kind of an ordinary car, so I'm going to give it a shot in this video. Right under the 400 ring, into the ground, and blah, blah, blah. Pretty nasty. This is the Charrier Vivace. Now I do have a very sporty high performance version of this car that I did in another video. This is the base model. Kind of just, it's just an ordinary, I think it was, what was the horsepower on this? I don't remember, but it was very, very low. Here it is right here, 108 horsepower. So you can see there's many versions of this car. I think in another video I used one of these much faster ones right here. This one, for instance, has 403 horsepower. So we're going with the ordinary one for this video. It's definitely going to need this hill to get any kind of speed. It feels very, very lethargic, much like myself. 108 at the ramp. Oh yeah, hitting the edge of the 100 ring. And down onto the ground. Oh, what a total disaster that was. Look at this thing. This is the Gavril Grand Marshal. This is the stripped version. It does, however, have a nice V8 210 horsepower, so it has some decent horsepower. Even though it is the stripped version of this car. It's used for police cars. It's used as a luxury vehicle. Used as a taxi cab. And I did a dragster version of this car in the dragster Hoops video. 100 and almost 20 or underneath the 200 ring. Not bad. Little wheel cover flying straight at the camera. And it comes to an abrupt stop right there. Here we have an old ETK from the mid-80s with 129 horsepower. I also probably did, I don't really remember, but probably did a high-performance version of this car in another video. But this is the base model. It's not doing too bad. This is a European sedan. And look and see what it was. Right. Almost hitting the 400 ring. And smashing into the ground. Love destruction. This is a 92 horsepower Bruckle Legrand from the mid-80s. This is so base, it doesn't even have wheel covers. I mean, that's simply horrible. Let's see what this hill in 92 horsepower gets us. Yeah, see, it'll get us 110, 111. We'll lose a little right here. 10, whatever it was. Right through the 200 ring. Here comes the ground. Coming up fast. Not too bad, because you know what? Look at this. The motor still runs, but that's it. It won't actually move. Oh well. It's the Ibishu Miramar, excuse me, with 84 horsepower. This is a Japanese sedan from the mid-60s. It's the base model. And of course we will be requiring gravity to get up some decent speed here, which we have. Right through the 200 ring, just like the last one. And here comes the ground. Nice landing. Ugh. It keeps the wheel cover showing up late. It's the 149 horsepower Bruckle Moonhawk from the mid-70s. This is the lowest performance version of this car as well. And we will utilize gravity to our advantage. I think we're going to hit it. Yep. Well, that's what you get. A crumpled mess. Here's a 129 horsepower Ibishu Pessima from the late 80s, early 90s base model once again, and going to be doing this one in a newer version of it. Both the base model. I'm not sure what the horsepower rating is on the other one, but what the heck, I'm just killing time here. Alright, it cleared entirely the 200 ring. Uses a couple of wheels there. Ugh. Comes to a nice stop. And the tire shows up late. It's the 2000 version of the same car. It's the Bijou Pessima. This is also the base model. It's 125 horsepower. A little more aerodynamic than the older version. Not sure it's any faster. Or some kind of screwing up my speed there towards the end. Oh no! It hits the ring. And boom. Just drops like a rock straight to the ground. It's the 63 horsepower Autobello Piccolina. I've used higher performance versions of this car in other videos. This one is not high performance with 63 horsepower clearly. But I'm not even going to get 100 miles an hour. Oh my god. It's horrible. Oh no, I'm not even going to. Oh, right underneath. I didn't even come close to the first ring. But it did fare a little bit better hitting the ground, I guess. It's still kind of rolling, at least. That's about it. I was a little bit hesitant about using this vehicle because I do have some very high performance versions of it I've used. However, this one is not that. It is the low performance version. It only has 180 horsepower, so that's like an economy car, pretty much. This ETK 854 from 2017. So it still does seem to have a bit of a performance element to it. It does run through those gears real nice right there, it looks like. And look at the speed. Oh, okay. Even though it is the... Oh, yeah, cleared the... went under the 400 ring. I think that went farther than any of them. At least as far as, if you include the rolling and the spinning. Okay, my attention span's running out, as, you know, you probably have figured out by now if you've watched any of these videos, which I don't know if anybody is, but anyway, the last car I have is 135 horsepower Ibishu Sunburst. This car I have used in other videos, but once again, it was a very high performance version. This is not high performance. This one has a CVT, as you can see. It's not shifting, it's just whining, as CVTs do. And away we go. Cleared the 200 ring. And here comes the ground. Alright. Well, everybody, that's about all I've got for today. Please hit that subscribe button if you like the video. Please hit it if you hate the video. It's been great doing this. I've enjoyed it very much. This is the Smackle channel. Y'all take care.